Then also for groceries and stuff, I actually have all the food delivered to my house. We then disinfect it, right, babe?
Yes. So don't make assumptions.
Good afternoon, everyone. I had to check what time it is. So these past couple of days, if you guys haven't noticed, I have been MIA. Meaning I have just been not feeling the best. My conditions have been taken over, and I had to take it easy. And you guys may be wondering, how are you doing during this virus? Let me just say, my specialists are closed. Yes. So it's affecting me a little bit differently. It's been difficult for me to go to my doctor's appointments. And, you know, my specialists have said they will not open up until kind of in the middle of May. So I really don't have any of my medications. Now, a lot of you guys may ask, what are you talking about? You could just ask them through a portal or tell them to send it to you. Some of my medications are controlled substances, and apparently by law I have to see a doctor first in person before they can give us any of those controlled substance medication. They cannot just send it via online or just send it to the pharmacy. So that's my dilemma on my end. So this has been hitting me a little bit harder. I have to ration my medication. Very smart, because yeah, it doesn't matter that there's this virus going on. I've been told, yeah, doctors need to be understanding, accommodating. Yeah, they still don't care. So I've just had to work around it. And of course, because of those reasons, that's why I have been a little bedridden, much more. I'm in a lot more pain, and I have to just fight through. Now you may wonder, what is causing you so much pain? Well, if you guys haven't seen, last year, I believe in February, I was diagnosed with MALS. Yes. And if some of you guys do or do not know what that is, I will have a link in the description box that will describe what the condition is. All I can just say is I'm in a lot of pain sometimes.
Do you see what you do, babe? Do you see what you do with the noise of the bag?
Whatever. Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. So now it is my portion of the vlog, your favorite portion, obviously.
Whatever.
I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and I actually wanted to address something. A lot of comments that I was reading on our Easter Sunday vlog, people were criticizing that we were getting together with my family and so on and so forth, that there's a stay-at-home order, you shouldn't be getting together. The thing is we take the utmost precautions. So do my parents, and I actually have to help take care of my parents, and more specifically my father. My dad has some issues. He's had surgery on his foot before. Some of his toes are actually like disconnected from the bone, so he has some mobility issues, and I do have to go over there and help him do sometimes daily tasks that my mom cannot, because she does not have the physical strength to help him get up, lift, walk sometimes, you know what I mean? So that's why we actually see them 3 to 4 times a week. Then also for groceries and stuff, I actually have all the food delivered to my house. We then disinfect it, right, babe?
Yes. So don't make assumptions.
So I disinfect everything for them, clean all the produce, and then I actually go over and help, you know, put it in the fridge, do everything. Like carrying a pack of water, my mom can't. So I have to go do it for them and stuff like that. So we actually see them on a very regular basis, and that's why it's not a big deal for us to go over and hang out for, you know, like a half hour, an hour or so, you know what I mean? Because I'm always helping them out. They don't leave the house. They literally have not left the house since before even us.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So, you know, they take a lot of precautions, which is very good, and that's why it's okay for us to go over there. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some situations where people should not be getting together, and for example, in the state of Florida, they announced that they're going to start reopening the public beaches, which to me is very idiotic, and it makes no sense when there's still more and more new cases each and every single day. But we're getting there, and it just basically means that people like us we're just gonna have to stay at home longer. So the other day, my mom showed Janice how to make these like baked / air fried empanadas. Janice was obsessed with them, so we're having a little lunchtime snack thing, whatever you want to call it, but they are delicious.
Yes, and yeah, I know. I'm learning how to make some Venezuelan food. There were no survivors. It was just that good. We couldn't.
They were damn good.
Oh my goodness, lunch was scrumptious. What do you think, Pup? Was it scrumptious for you too? Oy, I won't lie, this quarantine has them so spoiled. Lunch was scrumptious. I'm gonna say Paul made it because he put it in the air fryer and it was...
She actually made the empanadas. I just somewhat cooked them.
But they were delicious. It was a great effort on both of our parts.
So, me being my weird self, I always check every day the coronavirus update, see what's going on. So, the amount of people in Florida who have it is over 24,000, and there's over almost 700 deaths in the state of Florida from the coronavirus. And they think it's a great idea to reopen the beaches, apparently, because they say, oh, it's not a big deal, just don't be in large groups and you'll be perfectly fine. That doesn't work. People don't listen, you know what I mean?
Didn't they see how Florida was on spring break? No one cared.
Exactly. They literally had to forcefully close the beaches in Miami and Florida because in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, because people were they were going crazy. They didn't care. And now 2 Publix employees, which for those of you who don't know, Publix is like the best major supermarket in the state of Florida. 2 Publix supermarket employees from Orlando were tested positive for the coronavirus. So, yeah, this is just getting worse as time goes on.
Alright guys, so we need to finally start our day.
Stay hydrated.
And let us go to Paul's parents' house and drop them some things off that they need. Alright guys, so me and Paul, I don't know how to start this honestly. Paul never believes me when I see outrageous things. Such as long ago when we were in high school, I saw somebody in our neighborhood having a pig as a pet.
We drove by that house every day, and Janice was like, look, there's a pig! I would be like, I don't believe, I'd be like, alright, fine, let's turn around. I would go back, and there would be a dog in this people's front yard. I'm like, babe, it's a dog. Like, how do you mistake that for a pig?
Whatever. Finally, he saw it. And the only other person who saw it too was Jackie. Yeah, and she defended me. She's like, there was a pig!
And I literally would be like, y'all are crazy. There is no freaking pig there.
So, today Yes, today is one of those moments. I'm telling Paul, I see that Olive Garden has like alcohol.
It looks like soda from here.
We're seeing it. It looked like they're serving alcohol crazily out in public for people. And I'm like, Paul, we have to check this out. So we're checking it out right now. Paul's trying to figure out a way how to... Oh, wow, even.
Best Buy
has
so those stores like that, you know what they do? They won't let you inside the store, but they'll be like, hey, what do you want? They'll go get it for you.
Yeah, it's understandable. Oh, is it sodas? It looks like alcohol, babe.
I'm just gonna drive by. We're not gonna stop, but yeah.
Like, we're just looking. Like, we have to. Is it only drinks? Is it only drinks? Oh, it's like, hi.
Sorry.
It's only drinks.
It's like Coke, water, lemonade.
Maybe that's a good drink to get, honestly. I would drink that.
What?
Like something from Olive Garden. If they can make me like a non-alcoholic Olive Garden specialty drink.
I didn't see any blender or anything like that. I think they just sell like the gallons, like the thing, like the regular drinks they have. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, from this aspect, if you guys saw like that with a bunch of drinks, I thought it looked like.
Yeah, no, we drove by one day. It literally looked like a full bar was out there.
Yeah.
And Janice was like, "They're doing drinks."
I was like, "We need to get turned up in the car."
Yeah, that's a perfect business. Drive-through bar. Woo!
Who wouldn't want to do that? Let me see. Let's see from this perspective. Yeah, come on, guys. Like, look at that.
Like I told you guys before, they're starting to reopen the beaches here in Florida, and you know, from the president and the governor, they're stating that, you know, they want to start reopening the economy. Me personally, I don't think it's a great idea to do that just yet when the virus is not under control. there's still thousands and thousands of new cases a day, even thousands of new deaths per day in the whole entire US, I think is just going to be worse. What is y'all's personal opinions on the situation of reopening the economy now or waiting a few more months? Because like right now, we're driving and this is supposed to be essential only. It looks like normal traffic.
Oh yeah, let me show you guys.
Because like before, don't get me wrong, like the first week of the stay-at-home order, there was a lot less people on the road. You know what I mean? Like you would never see this amount. Now it literally looks just like normal. Like there's a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
And I think people are just now getting a little bit more like, oh, well, I have to go out. I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that, whatever it is. And it's just
not safe.
Yeah, it's just, this is ridiculous that there's a stay-at-home order and a curfew and
no one's listening to it. But they have extended it to, it was like originally when
to the end of April.
Yes.
And they are planning, there's no like definitive date, but they may extend it to the end of May.
Yeah. Look at this, guys. There's like, honestly,
there's traffic.
We haven't seen this many cars like this in a while, so yeah, we don't know what's going on here.
Alright guys, so I am actually on hold with one of the dispensaries that we go to. The reason is because we had to go and pick up something for Janice. The problem is I always put my gloves on, my mask, and usually dispensaries either do curbside only, or they, they only allow like a limited amount of people inside the stores. So when we went to this one, I was really surprised when there was at least like 20 people inside. And none of the employees were wearing masks, none of the employees were wearing gloves. Everyone was so close to each other. It was like a normal line bundled up, and there were so many people in such an enclosed space. You're packed in like sardines. I left. I was like, I do not feel comfortable being here. I left in a rush because I was just frustrated and whatever. Janice had a very good idea. I should have been like, I want to speak to the manager, but I want to speak to them outside. I don't want to be inside the store. And finish the transaction, but without me having to go inside. So I'm actually on the phone right now, on hold, calling them because it's ridiculous how little regard they had for personal safety, distance, everything like that. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually at my parents' house. Janice is not here right now. She was not feeling well, so I went and dropped her back off at home. I am here at my parents' house. I'm going to drop off some groceries and stuff that I have here for them and continue our day. And now we're delivering to my parents' house. Alrighty everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed our vlog today, that you guys enjoyed coming along with us for a couple of the errands and delivering some much needed groceries to my parents. Thank you guys so much for watching us. I know you hear it a lot from a lot of vloggers, but please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us grow and it helps the channel out. So again, like, share, subscribe guys. Thank you very much. Adieu and goodbye.